Welcome, boys and girls. This is Miss Noreen for another exciting lesson in ELA. Today's lesson focus will be ELA Grade 4, Module 10, Day 9 into writing expository essays. So the genre that we will focus on today, which is a continuation of yesterday, is informational text expository essays. The focus statement. Read along with me, boys and girls. Discoveries, big or small, personal or from others, are exciting. The lesson objectives. Revise an expository essay. The language goals is to discuss writing in small group conferences. Let's start out by watching a quick video about revising and the writing process, which we have started with our expository essays.
Yeah, vocabulary. All right, y'all. At this point in time, I would like all of you to get your pens and pencils out, your favorite piece of paper, because we are about to plan, organize, write, edit, and revise. I've been there, procrastinating for days, not putting anything on the page. But if someday you're trying to get paid, put a little power in your writing game. It doesn't matter the form or the topic, just use power like a socket. P is for plan, that's step one. Organize next in order to get it done. W is write, let the words flow, then time to edit. If you didn't know, last, revise, make any changes. A good writer rewrites and rearranges. Submit your writing to wherever it goes. Publish, print, or email, I suppose.
Boys and girls, what was your last writing assignment? What steps did you take to complete it? Jot down your answers and then continue.
Write smart, keep your readers on their toes. Here's a spark to make your writing explode. We got the power to write. Feeling so good cause we powered the night. First we plan, son, then organize, then we write, then we edit, then revise. We got the power to write. Feeling so good cause we powered the night. First we plan, son, then organize, then we write, then we edit, then revise. Plan first, decide what you're writing. What's a good topic that'll be exciting? Who's your audience? Who will be the reader? Are you writing for your peer or a teacher?
Boys and girls, how does your writing change based on the audience? Go ahead and write something down to answer this question and then continue with the video. Let's continue.
Brainstorm ideas and then learn more. That's research and it's good for sure. Organize next, pick which facts you want to lead with and which to hold back. Get ideas in order, that's great. Put your best first and last like a relay race, then write.
Boys and girls, think of a writing assignment you've completed. How did you organize your ideas? Think back to those writing assignments and write down your response and then continue the video. Let's continue.
Let it flow right away. Let your fingers tap dance on the keys, Cab Calloway. It's a rough draft, it'll have mistakes. That's okay, just write on the page. Then edit, read your writing back. Is it really clear? Is it missing any facts? Look it over carefully for any mistakes. Be Sherlock Holmes on a grammatical case.
Boys and girls, what kinds of things should you look for when you edit your work? Should you look for inconsistencies in your argument, spelling and grammatical errors, missing definitions, the flow of your writing from start to finish? Go ahead and lock in those answers. If you chose spelling and grammatical errors, you are correct. Let's continue.
Get a tutor or parent, someone you trust, to put their eyes on it and say what's up. Then revise, rework, and rewrite. Put in time to make it come out nice.
Boys and girls, how are editing and revising different? How are they similar? Go ahead and write down your answers and then continue with the video. Let's continue.
Whether it was written by hand or typed, your writing game will be colder than ice. We got the power to write. Feeling so good cause we powered the night. First we plan, son, then organize, then we write, then we edit, then revise. Yeah. We got the power to write. Feeling so good cause we powered the night. First we plan, son, then organize, then we write, then we edit, then revise.
All right, boys and girls, let's continue by reviewing some of the things we have already done so far. We've learned about expository text. Now, to refresh your memories, expository writing is a mode of writing in which the purpose of the author is to inform, explain, describe, or define his/her subject to the reader. Examples of expository text are textbooks, encyclopedias, scientific books, journals, atlases, directions, guides, biographies, and newspapers. For your expository essay, you had researched and informed the readers about the fascinating aspects of museums. We will continue with those expository essays which you had started. Today, you will be revising your drafts for your expository essays. We will learn more about revising today. So to be able to revise, boys and girls, I want you to remember this acronym, ARMS. A stands for add, R stands for remove, M stands for move, and S stands for substitute. When we revise, we can add details, transitions, or interesting words. When we revise, we can remove words or sentences that do not make sense, or they're just extra information that doesn't make sense. We can also choose to move words and sentences for a better order, or we can substitute. Instead of using boring words, we can substitute them for more interesting words. So remember this acronym, boys and girls, ARMS. Say with me, add, remove, move, substitute. Excellent. Watch me, boys and girls, as I read this paragraph about Eugenie Clark's work studying sharks. One sentence in here does not make sense. I will remove that sentence to improve the focus of the paragraph and will make it better for my readers to understand, and it will make my writing flow more smoothly. So I will read the paragraph. Eugenie Clark was a scientist who was known as the Shark Lady. In the 1940s and 1950s, when few women worked in science, she became an expert in sharks. Mako sharks and sandbar sharks can be found in the Atlantic Ocean. Dr. Clark loved teaching others about sharks and other exciting creatures of the oceans. She also wrote books and articles about sharks, but mostly she loved diving under the sea to study sharks. So I know this paragraph is about Eugenie Clark and how she loved studying sharks. Which sentence does not talk about Dr. Clark? I know, it's this sentence right here. Mako sharks and sandbar sharks can be found in the Atlantic Oceans. We're not learning about different types of sharks. We're learning about Eugenie Clark, who studied sharks. So that sentence can be removed. That is the sentence that does not belong. This is how I can revise this paragraph. Let's try something else. I'm going to revise this sentence and add a stronger or more interesting verb and substitute it instead of using a boring verb. My sentence is, we did it. We're going to the finals, Brittany said. Now I'm going to revise the sentence. We did it. We're going to the finals, Brittany. What should I write right here? Should I write cheered or sighed? I know Brittany is excited, and a word that shows excitement is the word, you guessed it, cheered. So I will use the word cheered instead of the word said to make my sentence more interesting. Excellent work. Now let's try it together. Here's another paragraph. We're going to remove one sentence that does not make sense. I'm going to read the paragraph for you and try to figure out what sentence does not belong. Potato latkes are special potato pancakes. They're made with grated potatoes, eggs, onions, and sometimes other vegetables. Potato latkes are fried in oil to make them crisp and golden brown. Hash browns are similar in that they are also made by frying potatoes. After being fried, latkes are usually served with sour cream and applesauce. Sometimes other toppings are used as well, such as cream cheese, apples, or peanut butter. Boys and girls, what sentence does not belong here? Let's think about this together. This paragraph is about potato latkes. Which sentence does not talk about potato latkes in this whole paragraph? If you guessed this sentence, hash browns are similar in that they are also made by frying potatoes, you are correct, because it does not talk about the main idea, which is potato latkes. So to make this paragraph better and to revise it, we are going to remove this sentence. Excellent work. Let's try a sentence and replace it with a stronger verb. Bobby was afraid his little sister would break his model airplane. Now we're going to try to replace the word break. So instead of saying break, what can we say? Can we say wreck or crack? Bobby was afraid his little sister would wreck or crack his model airplane. If you put wreck, you did an awesome job with replacing or substituting the verb break with a more stronger verb. Excellent work, boys and girls. Now it's time for the YouTube, boys and girls. Here is your paragraph. I'm going to read it for you, and I want you to take a few minutes to write down the sentence that you would remove from this paragraph to make it a stronger paragraph. Here is the paragraph. Julia Childs appeared on a popular television show about cooking French food. Another popular show about Chinese cooking starred Joyce Chen. Child wanted her fans to see that anybody could make mistakes in the kitchen. She also wanted to show how to fix common mistakes. Therefore, Child was very open about the problems she ran into while cooking on television. Thanks to this approach, people felt brave enough to cook difficult, exciting French dishes. In this way, Child's show changed the way many Americans felt about cooking. Go ahead, boys and girls, and write down the sentence that does not belong, which we can remove from this paragraph to make it a stronger paragraph. Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. If you chose this sentence, another popular show about Chinese cooking starred Joyce Chen, you are correct. This whole paragraph was about Julia Child. The only sentence that did not talk about Miss Child was this sentence right here. Awesome revising, boys and girls. Now it's game time, boys and girls. We're going to play a fun game that will help us practice more with revising. Are you ready? Here we go. All right, boys and girls, we're going to practice revising. Here are some sentences, and we are going to substitute them with stronger verbs. Here's the first sentence. Aubrey's new camera fell down the steep hill before she could catch it. Now revise the sentence to show that the camera fell a long way very quickly. Which of these words means to fall in a long way very quickly? Is it descended, plunged, or dipped? Go ahead, pause the video, and try to figure out the answer. Okay, boys and girls, if you picked plunged, you are correct. That is the correct answer. Plunged means to fall very quickly. Next sentence. Rob thinks milk tastes awful, but Fred drinks 2 whole cups at lunch every day. Now revise the sentence to show that Fred drinks quickly. Which word or words mean to drink quickly? Gulps down, sips, or swallows? go ahead, pause the video, and jot down your answer. Okay, boys and girls, if you picked gulps down, you got the correct answer. Next question. Here is the sentence. Herman mentioned that he liked Myra's painting of birch trees. Now revise the sentence to show that Herman liked this painting more than another one. So if he liked this more than another one, what did he do? Did he admire it, prefer it, or cared for it? Go ahead, boys and girls. Go ahead and write down your answer and come back to the video to see if you got it correct. Okay, boys and girls, if you picked preferred, you got the correct answer. Awesome work. We will stop right here, boys and girls, but you did an awesome job with finding stronger verbs to substitute in our sentences to help make our writing better. Let's continue. All right, boys and girls, now it's time for the independent work part of this lesson. You will go back to your writing and you will revise. You will use the ARM strategy to help with revising your writing. Remember, you will add words or sentences or details, remove words, sentences, unnecessary details, move sentences to fit better or where the word order makes sense so your writing flows smoothly. Or like we did, you will substitute. Use juicy words for plain words or detailed sentences for boring sentences. So go ahead and you will use this checklist to help you with your writing. Thank you so much for watching, boys and girls. I hope you get a better idea of how to revise your writing. I hope you will utilize the checklist we have for revising our writing. This is Miss Noreen logging off. Happy learning, boys and girls.